Hello, guys, and welcome to another GSA stream on another December 2nd, full of great SM64 and a bit of Super Metroid action today. Our first race is going to be between JMill and Benji for 70 star. And with me, I've got Flippy on commentary. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Looking forward to this race.
Yeah, so we got JMill here and Benji, who's kind of like a young gun coming up, got a 49 pretty recently. JMill doing pretty well in this tournament so far as well. So JMill, how are you feeling going into this match?
I'm feeling good. I mean, me and Benji both made it into the next stage, so we're kind of just playing the play for that top seed, I guess. We were doing some races earlier, so we're feeling pretty good, I would like to say.
How about you, Benji? Do you feel pretty good about today?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty nervous. Yeah, Jamie and me have been doing some research runs today, and they were pretty okay. But yeah, maybe he has a chance against me. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about the race. Let's see.
All right.
I have a chance until Tippy. So that's what we learned. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good overall. Not really much at stake in this race, so I'm just playing to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still gunning to window, right?
And I mean, neither of you had to like beat Kaiman, or I don't think either of you played him, right? He played Bo Mario, and that's
Yeah.
when he forfeited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is kind of
So-
sad, but
Yeah. All you had to do is beat up poor Bro Mario. But here we are. You're both into the next round. I actually don't know how the seeding works in the playoff bracket. Do you know, Flippy?
No, I'm not sure either.
Yeah.
I assume it's based on just the person's personal best, but I'm not sure.
I think it's either going to be based on their personal best or how they performed in groups.
I think you'll have like a pool of first place in the groups and second place in the groups, but I don't know how they divide up those 8 people.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. But if you're the winner of this group, you'll be playing against the loser of another group. So you're probably going to avoid some of the giants out there, like Cheese or Punkay or somebody of that level.
Yeah, definitely taking first seed is actually kind of important if you don't want to meet some of the so-called legends next round.
Yeah, so there is still a bit on the line. Not elimination, but maybe a chance to make it even farther in the tournament. And before we get started, I want to say we are sponsored by Vi.gg for our Super Mario 64, Super Mario Odyssey, and Super Metroid tournaments. If you'd like to bet on any of them, type !bet in the chat, or you can just go down on our Twitch page. Make sure you are above 18 and you live in a country where it is legal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty much it.
Pretty much.
Are you both ready to get started?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's a yes, if I ever heard one.
All right. Yeah, I'm
I
ready.
think so.
I just had to check
Yeah.
my save file.
Probably just don't want to wait too long to get started either.
All right.
Today's crazy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 70-star races today. That's
Yeah, there was
crazy.
supposed to be one earlier as well, but that was postponed.
Oops. All right. Well, yeah, I'm ready. So, yeah, good luck, Benji.
Yeah, good luck too.
Have fun, mate.
Yeah, fun.
All right,
Will
so
you
I
do the
think
countdown.
yeah, Tim's giving us the countdown in
Oh,
chat.
okay.
Yeah, I think Benji has a bit of an advantage here, but I mean, JMill's played really well this tournament, I think, so he could definitely pull off the upset.
Sure. Let's see if Benji manages to delete his file in time. It seems like it.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thread of the run, probably. Yeah, I haven't really been following along, but
No.
I guess Benji does have the better personal best. Is that correct?
Yeah, not as hard as playing on English though. Benji rocking Japanese version. Gonna be losing
Yeah.
about 2 seconds.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours
Maybe
truly,
just not
Princess Toadstool.
having the accessibility to a US version. I know that he's kind of young, and US version actually pretty expensive if you live in Europe. In
Oh,
some
really?
knowledge. Yeah, because shipping from America is like $20 to $30 usually, and a
Okay, that
US
makes
cartridge
sense.
is like $10 free shipping. So
Yeah, makes sense. You know, Benji just having the one cart. JMill also an emulator, Flippy's worst nightmare.
yeah, basically. But for this race, shouldn't matter. There's no penalties, so just whoever plays the best will win.
All right, Benji out to lack to skip here. That looks. Oh no, he got
Oh yeah.
he got caught. Actually swooping in from the sky. Gonna talk to Benji. Takes
Already
a little bit
listing
more
the
time on
text.
Japanese because of the slow text boxes. Yeah. So entering BOB, probably no island hop coming out. You have to be pretty nuts.
Yeah, I don't even know if does Benji do in his PB attempts. I know it's a kind of hard strat, and you don't really need.
I don't know. I've only ever watched Benji when he's like in Tippy or something.
Oh.
Just pace
but
fiend.
both of them just going for bomb clip. That probably
Yep.
means no island hub.
Yeah. Benji's saving a little bit of time with the big bomb. Not really anything to note. I've been messing around with the Z clip that people like Tama and Tago do.
Yeah.
But like, it seems very difficult just to, if like, maybe I just don't understand it, but like the timing of the camera change does matter. So
Sure, it does.
sometimes you're just
It's kind of
a
old
little bit off.
as a trick, but no one ever really like bothered to mess around with it enough to get it consistent.
It's always just a single star thing.
Yeah.
JMill and Benji going for Womps 9, taking the slide first to save about a second in castle movement.
Makes
Any
a lot of
predictions?
sense for a
I'm
race.
gonna say 12-8 for JMill. 12-7.
That seems about right.
Alright. Benji, give me that 12-7.
Have you been studying these players? That's the real question.
Oh, 12-5!
12-5. That's pretty good. It
beautiful.
looked very nice. I didn't see the start of it, but the bounce was very good.
Yeah.
So saving the point 3 there, catching up.
Yeah, for sure. Actually not that far behind. He's out the door before JMill opened it.
Yeah, he did, however, save time on the JP intro, so that should be noted.
Oh yeah. True.
So in a way, even though it seems like he's already caught up a lot, it's probably just because he didn't lose that much time compared to the intro. But
JMill going for 100 coin first. Going for the kind of slower half cycle sim, not grabbing the line of 5, which makes it extremely difficult to make it on time. But
Benji doing the original cannonless setup just to be safe. Makes sense
that's
for a
good.
race, I'd say.
JMill making it onto that cycle, no problem. When I do 100 coin, I like to run around the
it's a weird
other
bounce.
direction. Okay, yeah, JMill slowing down a bit. That blue coin luckily did not fall off the edge.
Oh,
Okay,
but he did.
JMill gonna do it. Exactly.
Actually, he could have clipped through the wall there as well and died, but I guess not enough speed and just didn't hit the proper spot, which is nice for him. That could have been bad. Benji struggling with Piranha there as well.
At least
Yeah,
he
he
got
moved
back
into
up
the
and he's
corner.
gonna wrap up 100 coin. You know, not dying, at least.
Sure, yeah, that's the most important part.
Benji already done with 2 of his stars. I'm gonna start off with 100.5 to guess. No, wild blue, okay.
Okay, wild blue. Yeah, that's kind of strange. Usually people want to get 100 coins out of the way.
Yeah, 'cause
For
once you
once I
get-
understand doing Candleless first, but strange. Just, of course, it's just a habit thing. It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
But like, for most people's preference is, since you have to do the Womp King and Fortress at the end for lag reasons, you kind of like that to be like the easier third at the end where you get all the hard stuff out of the way. So like, Wild Blue and those 2 stars usually coming in at the back. Benji doing his 100 coin a bit later on. JMill getting
doing
that.
the setup.
No,
missing.
okay.
Guess that's what you get in a race if you go for just this slight time save.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I guess Benji so far having the nicer womps. He's had some slight mistakes, but definitely.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm
think
on
he's
to-
back in the lead.
Yeah, I would agree, but let's see, because Wild Blue is pretty short. Oh wait, oh he's missing. Oh yeah, Countless still, because he missed it. He's doing the old setup, so to speak now, just to be safe.
Yeah, very careful setup from JMill, and it works out. So
So a little bit in the lead still. I guess just
no,
not
because
that big mistakes.
Benji's getting 2 stars from this
Oh yeah,
in the lead.
math is really hard for me.
Understandable. Alright, so we're gonna see JMill heading up to get the Womp King. Oh wait, no, he didn't do Alice yet?
Yeah, that's the thing. He was needing us.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, missing Alice. JMill having some troubles and Womps here. Taking a moment to reflect on his life decisions and why he's running this game.
Breathing very hard, yeah. I'm missing it again.
Okay, Benji's been cruising along pretty well, so JMill off to a pretty bad start. He said he was racing. Okay.
If JMill's thinking, oh, this is really bad, or if he's just going, well, that doesn't really matter. I'm just playing this race, not expecting to win. I'll just see how it goes.
Probably not. Benji and JMill did like a couple of races earlier. I think Benji won both of them.
Yeah, something about JMill being in the lead and then losing at the end. Was that the case? That's what I understood from the interview, anyways. But
yeah, it seemed like it. JMill, in his own words, says he has a chance to Tippy, but he's not looking too good in Womps either.
Yeah, that's kind of the Tippy of the lobby.
Tippy of lobby.
I mean, you have to go to the top of the fortress, right? So. Anyways, I will calm down now and just look at the fact that Benji's already done with Womps. That's not a bad time, honestly, for missing like his skip.
Yeah, I think that's like 30 seconds lead. About.
Yeah, top of fortress and from like fade out is about 30 seconds from entry. Oh, okay, Benji does die roll out. That does give a faster slide time, but it's the same speed overall, so that explains the 12.5, I guess, maybe.
Maybe. 12.8 coming out from Benji's second time.
Yeah, so this is JMill's chance to catch up again, get up to 12.5, get it right back.
You can't win the side war anymore, though.
Yeah. Well, just whip out a 12.4.
Do you know if that sidekick entry is any faster than just the
Yeah,
normal
it is,
jump and
but
kick?
It's kind of wonky entering, plus you can mess up and bonk pretty easily, so most people just don't do it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also very minor time save. It's kind of like the triple jump dive into Aquarium, except Aquarium
like...
triple jump dive is easier.
Benji pretty smooth flying here in wing cap, getting a nice last turn to get him on good path to roll out onto the switch. Ground pounding though. I guess he had a bit too much height.
Yeah.
So wrapping that up.
Going directly onto the switch kind of.
Usually people just try to roll out on the near part of the power.
Yeah, like the fence, if you will.
Yeah. That's difficult, but Benji, the ground pound just seems like a good bit slower. JMill with a nice wing cap too.
That's what I usually see that.
See, that's a nice brush off of the ledge, like you were saying.
Yeah. Benji though, still in the lead even though he didn't do that. So.
Dark Road could change that though.
Sure, just a quick death.
Yeah, that's a really common here.
Alright. That's a little bit shaky the way he did that, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't like doing a single jump for that triple jump because you just have just a really tight spacing to pull off.
Oh, he's doing like a safe. This, I guess this is kind of the Japanese strat. I saw like Japs doing a lot.
I just think like of Parrot always doing this. Poverty Shig. I used to do it, but I actually don't like it that much anymore. I don't know why. Anyway, Benji, double firsties.
Nice.
Okay. Clean Dark World, so definitely putting his best foot forward here after missing Lactu skip. There's been really no big errors that he's made. JMill taking a nice run around the pole. Pretty early for Shig.
Yeah, trying to get all the
Bowser dancing as well. Benji misses a throw. Okay. Was he going for like a half spin?
Well, yeah, I mean, with the dance, it's kind of common that it's a little bit harder because you need to spin pretty fast.
Yeah.
But, not that crazy of a time loss, honestly, because he's already over there. Just dive into him.
Benji can hit the dab.
I disagree with that, but sure. Missing throw as well? Oh, okay.
I was thinking that looked very close, but he actually did hit the
I guess it's because the Bowser hitbox is kind of giant, but Like when you throw in Sky, he flies so fast and like above the hitbox of the bomb. But when you throw him in Dark World, he's always grounded and
That makes sense.
pretty close to it. So even though it looks like it can miss it, it sometimes just hits.
benjii with good sky jump movement here. Probably an extra kick, but pretty fast. Okay, brushes the bottom of the island there. Loses a little bit of time. Missed the ground pound. Alright, so far this has been pretty good from benjii, but JMill is still at his heels, more or less. Okay, JMill missing up.
Do you know what BES is? Is that a sponsor? Or...
That's Blue
That's
Esports.
Blue Esports? Oh, okay.
And we're gonna see. You know, I see some people do that camera for wall kicks will work. I don't really like it, but if it works, it works.
That's not my favorite either. But to be honest, just getting down for the first part doesn't really matter as long as you land the spot you need to land in.
See, benjii coming in for Penguin then? Okay. Looked like he was doing the subsiding away like JMill was gonna do, but then he like changed his mind or something. He was like halfway in between the two movements.
Yeah.
Okay. See if JMill tries to hit the moonwalk at the end here. A lot of fun. Nope, playing it safe.
Well,
But he,
he's
yeah.
still kind of moonwalking. Just not the intended way.
Yeah, definitely not using his backward momentum to great effect here. JMill also with a kick, that's pretty unoptimal. Usually just run a couple frames and long jump. It's much better. See what benjii's got on the slide. So it looks like he's also going for CCM 18. I didn't really ask about the route, but probably HMC late coming out of benjii. Not going for the moonwalk either, but correctly orients himself. JMill missing walk kicks will work too.
Yeah, well, 2 is...
Oh yeah, he didn't miss it. My bad.
But he does miss it still. Well, but just the landing. At least he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Very common starts, you see just small mistake and it's a death. Quick starts to die on though, so it's okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you can spend so much time in wall kicks will work. It's only like 5 seconds faster than actually dying.
Yeah.
If you like bonk on the trying to do the wall kicks or something like that. And JMill saving the penguin. benjii grabbing that first red? Yeah, he got it.
Yeah. Kind of confused. Did I grab it? Guess maybe it doesn't have the audio on.
Well. So he's got 3 coins to miss on the side, and I think that's a good decision in a race. You know, he's probably thinking like the 4 seconds or whatever he has to go out of his way isn't really worth like a 10% chance of missing coins, if that. And I agree. JMill with an interesting belly slide there, and don't see that very often. Okay,
oh, it's the invis wall.
We're getting stuck on the invis wall. JMill not opting for the safety red, so can save a little bit of time over benjii.
He also didn't move after landing, so it didn't reset his animation, making the teleporter maybe half a second slower. That's pretty simple stuff, but maybe he just doesn't know.
Yep, benjii coming up on the final star. Or the 100 coin star, rather. And be cleaning up in CCM. Pretty smooth. Not a very difficult stage anyways. JMill also getting enough coins on the side. Didn't miss a single one.
Yeah, it's the scary stage. For sure, still. It's easy, and you know that, and that's kind of what gets you. Wait, if I'm gonna fail now, will I be the laughing stock?
Yeah, I guess in a race, it's probably a different thing because, you know, you're all too conscious of what would happen if you missed 2 coins on the side, but JMill did it without missing any. Okay, not talking to the penguin, kind of walking away. I mean, I know he's trying to get to the optimal spot, but he went a little too hard. Okay, benjii in BBH. Not too difficult either. It's really when you get to SSL and LLL when it picks up. Going for haunted books first. Usually, Big Boo's balcony is the standard. But I mean, you can do whatever you want, especially in a race. Like, you know, it's not like you're gonna reset to one of them.
Yeah, personally, I prefer doing the so-called harder stuff first, just to you're kind of focused when you enter the stage for the first time. It becomes a little bit more difficult to have a clear overview when you've done 3 stars in the stage already.
That makes
But,
sense.
that's just a personal take. Maybe some people have an easier time if they enter and they get a feel for the stage before they get the hot star. Maybe.
I do
Benji
pretty much all the
bonking
hard
there.
stars first, except in LLL. I do the volcano ones last, and I don't really know why. It's just how I see other people do
Oh
it.
yeah,
So I
that's the
just
same
copy
for
them.
me.
Okay.
Well, I mean, for that one, you don't really want to do it first because of the text box, but you could do it second, I guess.
Like, sometimes, like, it's not that bad because when you skip the text box, you just hold A and then buffer kick. So it's not like... I mean, it is kind of weird. JMill missing a side flip here.
I mean,
So-
Benji bonked on the dive as well, so...
I wonder if every
Kinda.
time... Like, JMill's taking, like, a lot of, like, very brief pauses where, like, you just stop for a second. Going through the wrong door.
Yeah, that's
Also
kind of
makes it harder to ground
0.3.
pound on the boo, but yeah, it loses 0.3.
See if Benji goes for the punch grab. It doesn't look like it. Actually,
he
yeah, he
does.
delayed the second dive, so made it. Very nice.
Okay, Benji. Going into SSL here. Only needs to do 1 pillarless, not 2. Be pretty nuts to go for the double pillarless route in the race well, but Benji, big bomb. Going for
The
the...
faster strat here.
Okay,
he
no,
doesn't
the
get
bomb
ground
blows up
pound.
on him. Yep, the ground pound. Stuck in the sand. Probably gonna go for swing in the breeze. The Talon Star is probably way too far gone right now. What?
Swinging the breeze? What the hell?
What? Yeah, I mean, it's shiny top the pyramid. I don't know why I was thinking of Rainbow Ride. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's so weird. That's
I
not
guess
even
'cause-
remotely related. I don't
Well,
really-
you're like swinging around with the fly guy. Is that what you're thinking?
maybe, probably.
Just gotta go for swinging the breeze here. so.
I'm glad I have someone to catch my mistakes in that sense. Yeah,
That's
I was
what I
about to say,
mean.
like, Benji was hitting the fly guy, like, he was going for talons, but the bird's way too far gone at that point, so I don't know what he's
Yeah.
trying to do. Second try pillarless, going for the safer method to reset his angle. Okay, that looks a bit scary. Okay, gets that double jump, and he should be in. Yeah, there
Yeah.
he goes.
That's kind of a bad angle, but he was pretty far to the left, so it works out.
Yeah. Just so the way his ground pound timing worked, it looked like the same thing could have happened to him again, or he could have died by not double jumping quickly enough. JMill hitting the fly guy to get the Talon Star.
Yeah, I think he was actually kind of far left in the pillar. That looked a bit scary, but it worked out fine.
JMill's
Was it too far
actually
left?
caught up a
Obviously.
little bit.
Yeah, I guess just the pillarless.
Yeah, we'll see what the time difference is. Probably like 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's
Benji
looking
to-
like 10. This starts 10 seconds from entry. Will fade out, kind of, I guess.
Yep. 10-second lead for Benji out of SSL, so...
Yeah, definitely
that-
caught up. But we'll see here, because, do you know if... I guess Benji probably does the newer route. I'm
Oh,
not
look,
sure about JMill.
Benji's doing the volcanoes first.
Yeah, I mean, kind of odd, but
He
he's been
just wants to do
surprising us all
everything
the time.
backwards. Yeah. He just wants to make sure we know he doesn't care what we think.
JMill doing this in Lucky Toucan, kind of bit of an eyesore, if you ask me, but that's fair.
Yeah, it's just so weird that you have to like hold like this, you know, kind of up to
In
upright.
between angle,
Yeah. The whole time.
Both players entering while holding up for the slide kick instead of up left.
Wait, what?
They just enter with slide kick, which is faster, but they held up,
Oh,
so
yeah.
they enter like further right. It's a bit slower, but their choice.
Yeah.
Kind of see,
Go for like the most direct line. You also have a smaller frame window to do the side kick.
both players doing the exact
Okay.
same boost, but JMill doing a slightly faster ending.
Yeah, good stuff. They're really close now. Wait.
Well,
Actually, no. Benji got a different star.
yeah.
JMill. Now Benji going for it. I will say, like, when I first learned this star, like, the Mario King was kind of weird when it, like, pans over your head. So I can see, like, why JMill wouldn't want to do it, but, like, it's better just to get used to it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And we'll come up here on the elevator tour. Looks pretty pretty smooth. Reg for Benji here. Going for the long jump, so not the fastest strat, but like the strat differences actually for this stage are not even that big. JMill going for the fast strat, saving a little bit of time, only like 0.3 though.
Yeah, well, I haven't been a huge advocate of the long jump strat just because it's a lot more simple. Can't really go wrong if you just do it safe and it barely loses time. There's a lot of other stars you can focus on for movement.
Yeah.
In terms of just improvement. But
I just like how the fast one feels. So I just
yeah,
do it anyway.
I mean it is like so tight and pretty cool. I agree with that for sure.
Okay. Benji gonna go grab all the bullies.
Did he get the big bully already? Did I miss that?
No, I think if he wasn't trying to skip the ledge grab.
Yeah.
Which he probably will do for the big bully.
Yeah, I don't know why. Because you would obviously go for the ledge grab skip.
Yeah,
on the
bully's
big bully.
not really caring too much for JMill.
Like usually you use the small bullies for backup, but neither of the players did that, so I don't know. Maybe they're just confident they'll get it and want the small bullies out of the way, because they are obviously more difficult.
Benji doing a little breakdance instead of a
yeah. Well, what's the actual move name? I don't know. I always called it breakdance as a kid as well.
I don't know.
It's the breakdance. Official here on Speedrun. Everyone at home.
When you want to skip that ledge grab, good angle. JMill doing it in lag 2 cam, trying to do the right side ground pound.
Just a bit early, yeah, but it looked okay otherwise.
Benji playing it pretty safe on the ending, and
Oh,
JMill's caught up
really
a little bit
tight
more.
now. What did Benji lose so much time on?
I don't even know. Like, everything seemed okay. JMill might have had like a couple faster.
Oh, I guess
Reds
small bullies. He did that pretty bad.
Well,
Actually,
JMill messed
opposite
up
of
on the
what he
bullies,
expected.
too.
Benji
You know,
doing
like,
ACC now.
If like loading the volcano is different on console and emulator,
Oh well,
maybe something.
of course lag is not lag. Sorry. Well, lag is a factor, of course, but it's minor. Loading times are also going to be different on just entering the volcano every time. I'm not going to say that's going to be a 10-second difference though. You might have gained a bit of time, but maybe like a second.
LOL doesn't even
less.
seem like a very laggy stage anyway.
No, it's not that bad. For the elevator tour, hot elevator tour, whatever it's called, you get a decent amount of lag from the fire spewing thing, but not really anything else.
I want to point out that Benji had 30 stars after Lethal Lava Lane, but he's going to HMC anyway. Or JMill's going to do the HMC late route. He really doesn't like HMC late, as far as I know, but I guess he decided to do it anyway. Maybe it's a bit comfier in a race setting.
You mean JMill doesn't like it? Oh, okay.
I don't know, like for the longest time, like he would just do the older route.
Is it because he doesn't like HMC later in the run, or?
I guess so. Maybe he's come around to it, or he just like will do it anyway, even if he doesn't like it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Do you think Benji's gonna go for Toxic Maze then? No, SL Reds probably. I've only ever done the HMC late route. It is SL Reds, isn't it?
You can do that. That's the standard. There's also, well, okay, I guess if this is just like normal start count, he didn't skip the penguin and stuff. So yeah, you do SL Reds because there's the THI secrets as well, but that's like a alternative.
Yeah.
I also had to think for a second because in my head there was not SL Reds, it was just that's the normal thing to do.
Yeah. I'm also like pretty sure that THI Reds can barely save time, but only if it's done absolutely perfectly.
Oh, I think that's what I meant. I said TSI secrets, but you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew you meant red.
Yeah, sorry.
JMill entering Fire C. One of these stages that is very laggy on console. JMill probably gonna try a lava boost. I don't see him get it that often, but
yeah, I mean you might as well do your optimal movement. There's nothing to lose.
I mean you could miss the wall
up so bad and you die.
Like when you roll out. But he gets the wall kick anyway. Okay, this is probably not fast enough unless he gets like a perfect side flip here.
This looks perfectly fine. Oh, never mind.
No triple
Double,
jump.
never mind. That looked
Still
okay
early
though.
cycle possible though. Like you should be able to make it. Avoiding
Yeah.
that bully very narrowly. Alright, James gotta get up there, grab that red.
Yeah, not gonna miss that. That was okay.
Yeah, Benji looking a bit so on chest. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's just me.
JMill just having a round there.
Trying to go for this alternate ending, long jumping, kind of in a curvy line around the big. I don't even know what to
Did Benji
even
miss
describe
a
this structure
kill
as. Like,
stream?
yeah, Benji having a bit of trouble in DDD. Jimil, on the other hand, had a pretty good fire seed where Benji could obviously get lava boost or something like that, but at least Jimil didn't die or completely miss early cycle. Fire seed throw coming out, the most costly to miss, but probably the easiest one in my opinion. You can like spin really casually.
That's my least favorite one, actually, personally. Because for me, when I spin, it's in between just when I hit the super speed on the spin, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And
like
also like the no speed, so it's kind of a tight timing. I usually actually just release the sick just before throwing, because then I know he's gonna go slower.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Just kind of spin until he's about a quarter turn away and then just hold the direction. So he doesn't actually continue to accelerate. Like,
Oh yeah, I guess you could hold it.
Before I got my Hori, like, the fire seed throw was really easy. I I didn't want to ruin my N64 stick. But I do have one. Like, I went through like a small phase where I missed like the fire seed throw a bunch because I would spin too fast or something like that. But now I just go back to regular thumb spin, and I mean I still miss it sometimes, and it's really triggering. But
sure, I understand that.
Benji hitting the Manta Rings. Jim was already up in Wedge Eye World. So we won't really see what the lead is. I would say they're pretty close together still.
Yeah, it's not until Tippy, right? Or around there.
I think you could say when they touch the door to go up into Tippy, they're synced.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Jim, we're doing pretty good on these 100 coins. Did not miss one early on, since you can miss one, but it's kind of nice.
Wait for the aim. Very nice.
Yeah. Good awareness. Jamo here. Benji in the meantime.
Expecting the Goomba to be hit, but doesn't hit. So that's gonna hurt him a bit for the ending, but okay, yeah, normal cycle.
It's gonna be
normal early, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so Jamo getting to only take 4 at the end here. So that's pretty clean. Okay, Benji, that was a pretty tight window there.
I think that's what JMill wanted to do before, but just kind of hit the flame from the spewing fire.
I think sometimes just the way that early cycle is never exactly the same. Like if you get lava boost, it's like a very consistent timing, so you kind of know what movement to do. Early cycle, just in general, is kind of a variance to it, so you don't really know exactly what you can do, and the fire kind of screwed him. I don't think there's any way he could have gotten that red without burning himself.
Well, I think what he got burned by was the fire spew.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's on, like... I don't think that's a global cycle. I think that's when you approach it, but I could be wrong. I can't
Maybe.
remember.
But then aren't the rising platforms on a global cycle?
Well, yeah, they are. Like, permanently. But I think that, like, the way that Benji did it, it was already out, but he just barely made it over it, so it didn't touch him. Kind of how you can crouch under it and stuff.
Yeah.
Benji getting not bad fire steep, but not very good either. It was kind of in between. JMill's been looking okay with rivals. I haven't really noticed many big issues, so
he's still in the top of the town. So I would say, I think Benji might have like a 5-second lead.
I honestly have just no clue about the difference.
I'm trying to like say like if a good wedge eye roll for Jamo is like 340 or better, and like HMC is like 310. I don't know.
Yeah,
Zombie
I
math.
honestly don't even want to do that.
Yeah. Shout out to Zombie. Okay, Benji missing 1 coin, so unlike JMill, he's gonna be having to get every coin for the rest of the star. He can't miss anymore. Unless he wants to go chase it down. It went really far away though.
Yeah, well, I guess the backups just go over for the box at the top.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad of a backup. Trying to outrun the flame. JMill, starting out with secrets. Let's see what he's got. Okay, missing the 3rd one. It's unfortunate. Now he's kind of stuck in the pit. He's gonna have to get out of there. Wait, what happened to Benji?
He missed the secret from the box, I think. I can't hear the audio, obviously, but he went back for it.
Okay.
The thing is, it was just too far right, and the hitbox is very small.
JMill also does this camera.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's not a thing. Sorry.
It's not a
Please
thing.
change it. If you watch the VOD of this, or if you're watching live still, JMill, change that right now. Anyways.
Not approved.
Very not approved. Let's see if yeah, Benji just like a safe throw.
It's another thing where like, you know, you just have to get used to jumping off of the slope that way. Because I don't think I've ever seen JMill not ledge grab when he's doing that stuff. Because he does the side camera all the time.
I mean, like, I guess it's good for like not dying, but
yeah,
the timing is very lenient for not dying. And yeah, the camera angle just makes it so that hitting the perfect angle to go over there, compared to just tilting up for a Mario game, is just very hard.
Yeah, exactly. And several times, like, you know, you won't actually be on center, where if you get the 5th secret, it's in the middle of the top of the island, right, where the little pool is.
Yeah.
So when you go down, you're automatically in the middle of the platform to run straight into the star, right? If you're doing the side camera, you're oftentimes going to be like a little bit on the side, so like a lot of times he grabs the corner and he has to like slow get up to not get warped. So definitely agree that you should change it. JMill heading up to top of the island.
Ooh.
Okay.
Benji failing the wall kick there. Okay.
This star, like the express elevator,
yeah,
sometimes doesn't seem too hard, but like it's so triggering. I don't know. It seems like so many times you'll just miss a wall kick and fall all the way down.
I always go for only firsties just to like test faith. That's an actual joke, but
I know.
But yeah, especially if you fail it once, you're very scared. If you fail it again, you know it's over. You have to go all the way back up.
Yeah, exactly. But also, when you don't have a perfect angle, you kind of have to hold sideways to adjust, and that slows you down a lot. So it also ruins your like mental wall kick timing.
Yeah.
You know, because like the wall kicks have to be unevenly spaced at that point. JMill, going for that log wall kick. I think that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit of a weird angle.
It was an okay angle. It's just it went so far around, run over there. Makes it okay. That's fine. Kicks into the star, obviously slower, but maybe he doesn't.
Maybe doesn't really care too much.
Yeah, he's like, just one.
A couple like unoptimal things he's been doing. Wrapping up with Dry World and say so. THI is about 2 minutes. I'd say they're still pretty close together. JMill also having to hold an off angle there. The Mario Cam, it definitely is like timing dependent on like when and how you switch.
Yeah,
so
it depends on how you run around as well, because it like changes.
So he had to like hold between up and up left to make those angles to the log. So it's good that JMill didn't actually miss it. Oh,
ooh,
Benji,
nice,
the ledge grinding.
Picture grind. What, he rage paused? Did I
don't even think that was a rage pause. No, he did pause or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, that
like
would be a rage
like...
pause, right? Why would you accidentally pause and instant unpause during a
I
star?
don't know.
I think
Maybe
you just
what I'm saying is it's not really a rage pause, but more just like a laughing pause.
Maybe a frustration. Like, I know from a lot of players that maybe it's just like a way to get your reaction out instead of like shouting or something. But who knows?
Yeah.
It was
Like
only for one
lunar
frame though. It was like optimal.
Optimal rage pausing. Ideal run rage pausing. JMill not opting for the fast mushrooms. I mean, like a lot of these things. Ooh, side flip. Nice.
But not with a rollout, so just I don't know.
Oh, well.
Still faster, but not as cool.
Benji wrapping up THI now, gonna get the Piranha Flower star. Not much to be said there. And JMill just gonna hit the breeze. Kind of the pretty simple ones that you would hope you get every time. JMill.
Slow turn.
Yeah, I mean I don't blame him though. Like with the Chuck is like kind of close to you.
Well,
You
yeah.
know, you don't want to
That can
actually
be
get
scary.
caught by him.
Benji actually missed the ground pound there. Did a bit early.
Oh.
But the star very close to the ground, so another ground pound's pretty quick.
Alright, coming up into the Snowman's Land for JMill. And I'd say he's slightly in the lead now. Let's see.
Well,
I mean, Snowman's head is huge. Okay, I don't think he's gonna be able to actually do the slide for the.
You mean huge as in
the good
time, or
strat.
just it's very large?
What do you mean?
You said the Snowman's head is huge. Is that just
Oh
a
yeah,
statement,
it's like
or-
yeah, that was separate.
Sure.
I was just saying like, you know, it's some place you can lose a lot of time on a very short star.
Yeah, no, I was really just trying to make a joke about it. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I was just misunderstanding.
JMill with the slowest.
The
I want to say
spin
he
just
should
for
have
closing in.
He should have just like opted for the other path after it went wrong the
The
first
other
time.
way is like really easy. and,
Yeah, 1 second
like-
slower.
To be honest, like if you don't actually ground pound the box, it's like the same speed as the easy strat. Okay, Benji also having a bad angle here.
Going for the flag guy. I wonder if he's gonna hit him in this wall. No, it's fine.
Pro strats.
There's so
here.
many in this wall there.
Yeah. TTM and TDC are just full of them. Okay, Benji with a bit of an easier strat where you just ledge grab and do a side flip. It's like a bit slower, but I don't know. I don't really fault someone if they just want to go for something. It's a bit easier. Okay, JMill. I don't really know what he's doing. I think he
It's
just
kinda-
lost his original like train of movement. You know, he's like, all right, how do I get this back? I guess I'll just
I'll just do
do
some
normal
dives. And
dives.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but not really the right spacing either. Benji, come up for top of the mountain. Scale of the mountain, rather.
Yeah.
Pretty
JMill
smooth.
actually went too low for that star and had to ground pound again. Benji going directly into it. I
Benji
see
with some
JMill
really,
going to basement now.
really weird starter order as well.
Yeah, he's been doing that the entire time.
JMill going through the right door, losing 0.3 again.
Yeah, actually, like when you go through that door the first time, doesn't matter because of the
Well, yeah.
animation. But I guess maybe he
It
just didn't
forces
think
you
about
through
it
the
like
right
that.
door anyway. Sometimes, like, I try to like correct to go through the left door, and I probably waste like 0.3 anyway. Like whatever. Alright, JMill heading into HMC late. After this stage, we'll know how they stand in terms of the lead. Benji doing some nice movement here to get the reds. Will he go for a long jump? Yep. Faster than JMill for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Not trying to like push the strats to the max here. Just going for some of the stuff that's reasonably fast for a race. Let's see what he's got. Going for the side flip as well. What's he got? Okay.
Oh, he
can-
actually touches it. I think he can make it, but not hit the star.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He's.
Oh, okay.
Touching
I wonder
the
if it was
list there is actually
intentional
good.
to like.
Yeah, I'm
rush
thinking. You're right. But who
Yeah,
knows?
Like it barely worked, but it worked. So credit to Benji. How old is Benji? Like 14?
14 or 15. I know that he needed like a. I think 14 because he needed a parental advisor for going to ESA. He wants to go this summer next year.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, Benji Summons hit. That doesn't look like it's gonna
yeah,
work. Oh,
that's
that's even
low.
worse though. You know, like if you cut your loss there, you know, you can just kind of do the backup movement, which isn't that slow. But he didn't even have enough speed to make it up to the place where
Yeah.
you would wall kick. So he has to go for roll from the freezing pod.
I kind of felt
He
like
side
that
flipped
was
off
an
the-
issue immediately.
hill.
Like you could see that was going to be bad.
Yeah.
Fair enough. not terrible. Just time loss is always
A
pretty
bit
bad.
weird. Honestly, they haven't made like that many big mistakes. I don't
No,
think
there's,
either of
like,
them
no
have
deaths.
died. Like, yeah, we have had no deaths so far. Wait, no, Benji died to pivotal list. No, he didn't.
He didn't die. It just took a long time. Did he do another frame perfect pause there? I'm not sure if I'm just my mind is making up this. I'm pretty sure he
Maybe Benji's secretly playing Zelda and he has to buffer those has
buffer the star pickup animation.
yeah. Deep freeze for Benji.
He made it. Absolute legend.
But is it a 5.3? No, not legend. JMill, come to the Rolling Rock. So we'll see. They're actually very close still.
Yeah, because he has to get up again. Feel they're almost equal, but
Oh wait, Benji's doing SL red, so I think JMill's in the lead now.
he did another pause. Wait, I'm not making this up.
Maybe his like just
He's
screen
throwing
flickers every now and then. It might be something with Amaranth.
No, because it's like the camera changes in the menu. It has to be. I'm not making this up.
Maybe we can ask him. No, I know what you're saying. Like it's just this quick little black frame. I'm like, what's going on? Like, why is he
Did he do
pausing?
it again, right? Or I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he's not pausing because it's so perfect. It's like one frame.
It's
every
just
time.
like one frame pausing.
But it looks like the camera zoom out. You know, when you pause it, it like shows the stage. It just looks
Okay,
like
so
that.
JMill is in the lead here.
He definitely is. Yeah, I
It's
wasn't
actually more of a
paying
lead than I thought it would be. Because I forgot Benji had to do reds in SL. Because he'd be like on his way up to Tippy right now. But yeah, JMill's like 20 seconds. Lead.
Yeah,
I
that's
think Benji's
more
gonna
than-
miss the star. No, he got it. Alright.
He's
JMill with a
like
good lack
half
2
a
bounce.
minute plus in the lead right now.
Alright.
His star pickup is 42.09. Let's see when Benji picks that up for reference.
Yeah, I forgot to see when he touched the Tippy door. I think Cruiser's like the hardest star in the game for me. That's not like 100 coin.
Oh really? I have
don't
a
know.
perfect strat for it. Works every time.
Oh
Pick me
yeah.
up later.
Like with you mean with lag 2 bounce though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Works every time. Go around with the carpet. That's the secret. Oh, okay. Benji not doing that star, so we can't.
Wait, are you joking or do you actually have a method for lag 2
I
bounce?
have a method. Sorry.
Okay, I will hit you
That's
up then.
like the normal cruiser, like the like it's bounce strat. Anyways,
Yeah.
Benji
Lag 2 just
didn't do like it's bounce first. Again, surprising us by the second with weird star order, but
maybe
ooh, JMill dying! Oh no, that's not good.
that tricky triangle's wall kick is not easy. Coming up
Yeah.
to bite JMill. This race is now a lot closer.
Yeah,
Mo said he had a
quick death,
chance, so
though.
Tippy. You know,
Pretty
this
sure
is,
Benji's still maybe 15 seconds behind.
is this
though.
going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy? JMill said he had a chance till Tippy, and maybe it's
Oh.
going to be hard in Tippy. Oh, but
Benji,
Benji
yeah, fell down, yeah.
missing as well.
So basically, the death JMill had like almost canceled out because she spent so much time on like it's bounce anyways.
I hope that Benji starts off with like time jumps on moving bars and like ends with 100 coin.
Please, my heart can only handle so much. And just to mention, this is the best of 1 as noted in the top. So whoever takes this gets first seed for their group. Both of them are through,
Yep.
so don't worry. You can be like have your favorite here. Doesn't really matter. The other person will still be
If
going.
you want to bet on JMill or Benji making it through the group at vibe.gg, just press exclamation point bet in the chat.
Can you make it so late in the race?
No, I was just saying like as a meme for the 100% odds of them making it through the group.
Oh.
But actually,
okay.
we are supposed to shout them out again, so... And on a serious note, you know, if you would like to support our sponsors, you know, make sure you are of 18 in a country that's legal, aka not the US. Yeah, you can check out their website or, you know, type exclamation point bet to see what they're all about. So, JMill, getting towed first, about a second slower, like if you have like ideal
I think
movement.
a little bit slower than us. Anyways,
So like not quite.
it's
a
not that
second
much,
slower.
but it's still worth it to go for him later. It makes it a bit more awkward though, so I understand him.
I have like a bit of a JMill camera for that. I do like a Mario cam C down and then just like
JMill
hold right.
camera?
Not quite a snipey camera, but like still weird. For the triple jump dive to get up to the bid store. Okay, JMill on his 100 coin. Getting that blue switch
Please
right in the
Benji,
middle.
200 coin. Okay, he's doing 100 coin.
No, he's gonna get the box and do red coins.
Somehow.
He is doing 100 coin though. So Benji, a bit of orthodoxy.
pretty bad angle for Benji.
Getting brainwashed by the mainstream Mario community and doing what we want him to do.
Actually, like, I know that Benji's the favorite to win, but JMill's been playing a lot more.
And this is a good 100 as well. Invisible.
Yeah, not too bad though. Oh, he's not having that.
Yeah,
I really
I don't
should
like
do
that
the
triple
triple
jump dive. Okay.
Personally, I've never had issues with it. I think that's actually the surprising one where it's like you expect it to be super bad, but it just always makes it over there if you just get the triple jump.
Maybe you're
I
right.
understand the race nerves it might be on.
I think Jim was done pretty well on this 100 point otherwise. Like, nice ground pound under the star. Not like the most optimal ending, but still like a clean one. So Jamo with a 3-star lead. He's doing these time moving stars now, but you know, he could just keep it together for TTC and have a good chance of winning this race. Oh, but he misses the triple jump wall kick. Rage pause, probably just hitting the vape actually, not really mad. Oh no, now he's mad.
Oh, that's
the pendulum hits him
that's a
into the
straight up
side of the step, and he bongs and he falls to his death.
So now the difference
What
is
a bomb.
definitely annulled a little bit. JMill having 2 deaths here in Tippy. I guess he wasn't wrong about, yeah, I'll win if, like, until Tippy. That was supposed to, like, pre-interview, right?
Yeah. Okay, Jamo doing moving bars instead. You know, pretty good to use as a backup if you die, you enter in a time stop. Okay.
JMill sounds like the kind of name you would have if your bars are, like, pretty good as well.
If what?
Your bars are good.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Sounds like a rapper name, I don't know. Does he
Jamo
rap?
probably...
I don't know.
I don't know. Jamo, if anyone in the Mario 64 community other than simply is a rapper, it would probably be Jamo. He's got the backwards cap and the vape and all that. He's ready.
Oh,
Wait, he's still alive. Can he maintain? Okay. No.
And he
It's not
doesn't
going
seem
well
to
for
know
Jamo.
this.
I think Benji can actually take the lead here.
Yeah, he's...
We'll see
so
what
lucky.
happens. Wait, did Benji skip Toad to enter TTC?
He
I don't
did.
really remember.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, he did. So, I guess maybe equal here?
So I
Pretty
think Benji is actually in the lead in that case. So Jamo has all 3 time moving stars. Okay, he gets pendulums. He still has roll in the cage and get a hand, and then reds. Where Benji only needs 2 and then Toad. So what do you need? Reds and get a hand for Benji? I haven't been keeping track. Oh no, Benji still needs 3. Okay, roll in the cage, get a hand, and in the pendulum, maybe? Really weird from Benji. I think, wait. Alright, we'll have to see. If Benji did all the time stop stars before all the time moving stars, we're gonna have to give him an intervention. Is that just crazy?
I think he's doing, like, kind of normal order here.
But he still needs roll into the cage and get a hand.
Wait, does he? Didn't
Yeah,
already
he got red coins,
get a hand?
moving bars, and stop on the thwomp before any of the time moving stars. So he has no backups.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, he got reds. You're right. Okay, so still kind of weird choice.
But like you have like, you know, a lot of times you say it doesn't matter if it's a race. It actually does matter because you have no backups if you miss a time moving wall kick or just any mistake where you die.
Yeah, well, I guess
you-
maybe if you don't know how to do moving reds, it doesn't matter much anyways.
Okay.
Might as well just get it out of the way. Maybe that's his philosophy. Okay. Oh, that was close to death.
Benji also
Even
doing
though
the
you-
bottom up time moving stars route. You know, I'm definitely in the top down gang. You know, do you get a hand last out of those 3?
Okay, so Benji finishing up, right? Am I
They're
seeing
actually
that right?
pretty much tied now. Like
Yeah, that's what I felt.
We'll see.
Maybe JMill just lost a little bit extra time just before.
Benji's probably in a little
Benji
bit of
in
a
the
lead.
lead. Yeah.
Yeah, it comes down to bits though. Comes down to
That's
bits.
true. Just one missed throw. That's a big difference, and we'll see their movement as well. But Benji with maybe 5-second lead, very very close. It's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna go for that, you know, first seed for this tournament.
Like
In
it
their
doesn't even
pool.
have to be throws. Like bits itself, you know, someone can make a small mistake, lose 5 to 10 seconds, and then we'd see the lead change. This could really come down to the wire here, and both of them on like 51 pace too. Like this is a
Yeah,
good run for
JMill
both.
Does he have a 51 for PP? If he hadn't died, he.
I think it's a low.
Oh, Benji's
died!
died!
Jamo's back in the lead! What is this? Jamo, I mean, he can't really know, but he's on a really good pace right now, and he has a chance to hold it, it's up to him to hold the lead now.
Yeah.
Benji's got to make
Of
it up.
course, the players don't know where the other player is. So it's always stressful. Benji dying there, he probably thinks, oh no, it's over.
Yeah, but it's all about JMill. As the saying goes, the ball's in his court. Okay, not going for the triple jump wall kick now.
That's such a good call. He doesn't know, but like right now, that just staying safe is probably a good idea.
I was doing some rounds right before this race, and I got like the bonk where you miss triple jump wall kick, but then you hit the side of like the yellow thing and fall to your death.
Oh yeah.
Okay, JMill in the pipe. Benji not getting his triple jump wall kick that he's looking for. Probably gonna go for the standing left side setup. So JMill, he's on 51 pace and he just needs 3 throws to beat Benji, take it 3-0 in the group, and get the first seed into the playoffs. First throw's good.
Yeah, I think JMill has this in the bag. He would have to miss maybe 3 throws in order.
Yeah, probably.
And he's hit the second one.
Good. Only one more for JMill. What an upset this would be to beat Benji.
Oh, that's a miss.
The third one. Benji's in the pipe though. I mean, it could be in his head
It could go wrong. You never know if you fall off or something.
JMill misses another throw, like Benji could take it.
But this is such a nice position for a throw, honestly. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
There he goes, JMill with the win, taking out Benji.
Very, very
with
nice.
a high 51. Definitely a great race time. Like, I'm really impressed with how JMill's played this whole tournament. And I think we'll see more from Benji too. What a race. They were like pretty close the whole time. Like 0 deaths until like TTC or Rainbow Ride. Did one of them? Oh yeah, JMill died in Rainbow Ride.
Yeah, he died twice actually.
See more from Benji too.
So very nice.
What a race.
Close race still.
They were like pretty close the whole time. Like 0 deaths until like TTC.
For these players. It's very nice to see, honestly. But congrats to JMill, you're in here now.
Oh.
Did you expect to win with the 2 deaths in Rainbow Ride?
No. Well, I died in Rainbow Ride once, and then in TTC I got invisible, so I was I'm out. Like I'm like, it's over.
But your pace was actually really good for you, right? Was that PB pace? Up until like Tiffy.
Yeah.
You got clocked by the pendulum too.
Dude, moving TTC, I was so mad. I was just like, I'm done. Like, I'm just gonna finish this race. I was waiting for Benji to type .done any moment.
Yeah, actually, Benji entering Sky with a 5-second lead, but dying to the triple jump dive.
Oh my
over
god!
For the platform, so very, very close, and yeah, you just kept it together for the end, even with the missed throw.
And then that missed throw, I was like, oh, there it goes. I was like, if none of this did it, that did it.
Confused when you typed that done, and there's still no the done. Very good by both players. Benji, how did you feel about your performance? I guess besides the death at the end, very unfortunate.
I'm not really mad of me. I mean, I tried pretty hard of the whole run, like small mistakes, and then JMill took the lead. And
yeah, it looked kind of shaky throughout. Not necessarily anything bad, but nothing like went perfect. Stuff like the Snowman's head.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I think
I feel like I was
good race times.
Little mistakes, like it was the tiny little mistakes, and they all add up. So I was just like, I'm losing so much time.
Yeah, like Bad Roni said, still pretty decent race times, even if you never feel good about a run. It was pretty close, and not, it wasn't a 55 or anything like that. Pretty high time.
I think in my last race against Bro Mario, Benny was asking me, I couldn't remember, but I think it was like a 51 4x, 51 45, something like that. So I mean, pulling really close. Yeah, the consistency is definitely showing somewhat for 51 range, but I have a 5102 PB and I'm just stuck. So
yeah,
as you can see, Tippy is just holding me.
Time to practice for your next round. First seed in the bracket. You don't want to mess that out.
For sure.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a dark horse here. And of course, Benji is not out either. He's going to be playing sometime in the playoffs. We don't really know who yet, but it should be a good race as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the nice part, that even if this was a tough ending for Benji, he's still in the race for the money, in just, I guess, for honor as well, if that's what you want to prove, that you can do better than other players. But I think there's no real bracket showing of the seedings yet, so the players don't know who they will be facing.
Yeah, I think the bracket will come out once all group races are done. That way they can determine everybody's seeds.
Yeah,
I'm kind of intrigued to see where we're gonna get seeded at, honestly.
You would probably meet a second seed round 1 though, so
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting to win the group. Like, none of me thought I would. I was thinking Kaiman would. Then he dropped, and I was like, okay, Benji's gonna take it.
I mean, technically, none of Kaiman even wanted to be in the group.
Yeah, true. I mean, it is still unfortunate for Kaiman to drop out like that. I was really looking forward to racing him.
Yeah.
He's one of those legends.
Kaiman has just some really sick movement on like, in general, but also on like certain stars. He's just insane. All right, I think that should probably do it. You know.
Yeah, there's a race coming up in just 5 minutes. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, it would be now since, like, it's with a Cartoon Buffoon and Tama, so I'm gonna be commentating as well.
Oh,
It
that's
would be-
Cartoon Buffoon. I see. I was thinking who's Cartoon, but that makes sense.
Right, so I think we can wrap it up. Thank you to GSA for putting this on, and to our sponsors, vi.gg. You know, one more time, if you do want to check them out, all you gotta do, say !bet if you're a legal age and you live in a place where it's legal. I think we're gonna cut. We'll be right back for the next race. Cartoon Buffoon versus Tama. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, see you then.
GG, Benji.
GG.